and the topic is importance of policy. There are some points that we will discuss one by one. Number one is strengthen relations with other countries. So the foreign policy, it is the important statement of foreign policy that plays an important role to make the foreign policy important. Basically, when the states, different countries and nations enter into an agreement, memorandum, signed treaty or pact, then automatically all the states strength or they make their bond with each other strong at international level. So in this way the foreign policy is important in this regard. So next, to safeguard countries' interest. It is not possible to safeguard the country's interest unless necessary policies and strategies are to be formed, which is the result of adopting firm and practical foreign policy. Next comes security. To attain the honor and security of one state and its political stability from other state, foreign policy plays an important role in this regard. And to fulfill domestic needs, when a state sign treaty or pact or agreement or enter into a memorandum with other countries at international level, then it automatically fulfills its domestic needs through foreign policy. So in this way the foreign policy becomes important and plays a vital role to fulfill the domestic needs. So the last one is it is the foreign policy through which a country can become friends from one country and the one country from another and another country from the other country by dealing with diplomatically to attain states protection. Basically, diplomatic relations in foreign policy, the states try to establish the diplomatic relations with each other through which they fulfill their domestic needs and establish good relations with each other at international level. In this way they fulfill their domestic needs through foreign policy, and they also follow the rules of the foreign policy in this regard. So foreign policy plays an important role in all these perspectives. You can also add other points in this list, and so it is proof that the foreign policy has its own importance, whether it is about like foreign policy or it is about the domestic policy. These two policies are interlinked, and foreign policy helps a lot domestic policy to fulfill its domestic needs, creates good relations with each other, creates strong bonds between the states at international level, to aid the naturally disastrous countries through aid, and many other ways through military and through other ways. The foreign policy plays an important role to meet the ends of the domestic policy.